For sharing this Padlet, we just have to click on the small icon called share. Copy the link. There is option like visitors can write. I can change also that visitor can only view it, this Padlet. So I'm just going to make it as copy the link or get a QR code. So those who wanted to scan, they can scan this QR code. And those who wanted to type participate in Padlet discussion. So they can scan also. So once you get this link, you just have to click on this plus icon and type on the top your name, example, Prashant, and a school name. I'm just giving example as a XYZ school. And type what is the method of your teaching right now. Example, it's a physical. And what is the challenge? Like this, you should write. Challenge is, let's say I'm just putting diverse learners need. And I publish it. Right? So this is what my things has come. Likewise, what you should do is, example, you're right now, somebody has mentioned. So you should mention about your name on the top. I can see hi is coming up right now, but try to mention your name on the subject and body item. You should mention the challenges. I can say 30-40 people are there. So maximum people are writing hi only. Please do not write hello, hi and all. I'll just go and delete this hi thing. Yeah, I can start getting the responses. Nice responses. Great. So I can see the first response has come here from Mohammed Hasim sir. Diversity in the classroom. Very true. Then Sukhendu sir is doing the physical classroom. Challenges sir has not mentioned. Physical challenge is teacher-student ratio. Definitely is a big challenge. Percentage of attendance is one of the challenge. Mostly physical, sometimes a smart class. A smart class is also like a physical only. You are using a blended learning in the classroom. Face-to-face teaching method following. Okay. Physical. And you can see, I can see everybody's name now in one of the wall. Shantosh Biswal sir is participating, Aniket, classroom, and you all can see also like whose comments are coming. Okay. Sugandha ma'am, currently my school is operating mainly in offline mode, that is physical face-to-face mode of teaching learning with a very little teaching learning through WhatsApp groups. Okay, great. Challenges are that the classrooms are overcrowded and it's very difficult to single teachers to control and effective carry out the teaching learning process. Also, if the student miss the class, he will miss the whole lecture or teaching process. I really like, ma'am, what exactly that you have shared it. Equity of learning is one of the challenge from Tarun sir. Great. Smart class occasionally, most of you, I think, in the physical mode right now, and you have certain challenges, certain positive part also. Many are absent, does not have time to repeat the lesson. See, this is common things like many are absent, does not have time to repeat the lessons, and so it is all requires, you are thinking and you all think that some solution is required. Okay, first thing is, definitely I'll try to in my session, a lot of brainstorming and things will happen today and you'll understand, but this is one of the example for you to also do the brainstorm in the classrooms. Okay. So if tomorrow the devices are there in the classroom for the students and not only students, when you had done the online learnings, online teaching, maybe after school hour, when you conduct a 1 hour bridge course classes for your students, when the students are sitting in home, suppose you do it, if this kind of Padlet will definitely work you out today, because before starting class, you can brainstorm using the Padlet. I'll just go back and repeat. I understood your remarks. I'll just go back and I wanted all of you to just go through this entire challenges, what consent is coming from all the educator community. I understand. Okay. So we will go to the Padlet. You all should know that now Padlet, how to create it. Let me just, I understood the query. I will just submit this entire things to the concerned department. So how the Padlet has to be created. So step number one is we have to come to Padlet.com. This is the how the home page look like for Padlet. Step number two is this is the make a Padlet option will be there. There are different types of Padlets are available. Example, if you click here, canvas. So people can write anywhere and it was like look like a canvas for you. Timeline, grid, a stream. Okay, a stream is like one after another, like Facebook post and all those things. You have seen it. That's where it will come. I have choose the option of grid. That's why it is coming like this. All the post which is coming, it's come like this. Wall, that means every no space are left out. It is all filled up like this. And in your Padlet, you can also attach the images. So when you are writing your comment, you have the option of attaching the image. So image can be also shared. Now this is map. Okay, map is also a very good option to use it. So example, let's say I'm just trying to use the Padlet type, new tab Padlet called map. It's a very beautiful tool for your interaction. Example, title of the Padlet is share famous things from your place. Okay. Description. Dear participants, please share your favorite I can say about share famous place near you. So whichever districts you belongs to, whatever the famous things are there, it could be food, it could be place, it could be anything. I just want you to share it. So we'll come to know easily that from West Bengal, from different places, how many people are coming from. I'll just show you. So example, this is done and my things are ready. I'll just click on share this Padlet, copy the link, participate in map Padlet. I shared you one more link, which is of Map Padlet. So when this Padlet will come, again you click on plus icon and you will search the place. Example, I am in Bangalore. So example, in Bangalore, I will just say Bangalore Palace. And I wanted to insert any image also. So there is option of attaching. You all see this. There's option of searching, image search option. So example, I'll just search here, Bangalore Palace. It has come to the Bangalore Palace here. The image will be inserted. And I'll just say posted by Prashant. Publish. So I just selected as Bangalore Palace right now. Now let us see what is happening in this map. You can see this is the Indian map. Everybody is putting their own locations and everything, what is famous there. It's coming up real time. I'll zoom in. Bangalore, if I just go here, I click here, it shows Bangalore Palace. That's great. Let me go into the Kolkata and let's see, where are you in West Bengal? People are joining from which all places in West Bengal. So very close to Jharkhand border, Purulia. But image is not there, but sir has also not mentioned the name. So one person is there from Purulia. Then Bakura. If I click on Parvati Ma temple, definitely we'll try to visit here. Then we have got something called Dam is there. So we have got from Bardhaman, 2 people or 3 people have mentioned where exactly. Okay, here the wildlife sanctuary. So after some time, you will see when everybody is participating in this Padlet, they are going to mention, you will see the West Bengal map. Everybody who is coming, who is mentioning the West Bengal map, you will see that everything is filled out and everybody can share that what is the best part in their place. And you see how many people are joining from the different districts of West Bengal, right? So that is the one thing. Raiganj University. So we get to know many things about this entire thing. So, and who is the person, they can also share their photograph or something like that. It makes it more sensible. I can see that many people have already shared a lot of things here. Okay, you must be able to see that the collaborations are happening here. Many people are from the Howrah, right? So different districts people are available. Ramakrishna Mission from Rahara, West Bengal. Great. So you can see the importance and usage of Padlet. It is helping you to collaborate, and you can actually create a multiple Padlets, and you should be able to make sure that okay, the things can be utilized by the different people, and we can actually track what is happening. And for the students also, you can give them a lot of puzzles in the classrooms. Example, geography teachers can also give it a lot of puzzles to locate the different part of the country, and they can brainstorm using this entire things. Okay. There are people from searched by Mansi Madam, Kolabam, Tamil Nadu, from Goa also. I think for vacation, there are educators who are traveling also. Maybe they are sharing it from a different part. Great. So teachers, this is one of the idea which is going to happen. Once it is done, I will be able to export this entire information into a Excel sheet also, where I can. One thing is very clear, that everybody from the West Bengal, every districts, the people are there. Okay, so that's one of the best part which I have seen here. Anywhere I can go and see that who are the people everywhere. Can you see the community which is formed here? It's amazing. Okay, so teachers, you may use this entire facility of using the Padlet in your own teaching and learning process. Now, at this point, I'm just going back to my presentation. So with the Padlet, one thing I came to know in the more and more of people who are joining in a common wall, they have shared their input. I can use this Padlet for multiple purpose, maybe in the classroom, any discussion, wherever the brainstorming session has to be done, or a student has to create their own projects, and teacher has created something Padlet where teacher has like added everything, and then share as a view access to the people. So students cannot go and type their things, but they can use the Padlet for viewing purpose in the beautiful way. The timelines, the formation of the complete path of the old Calcutta to right now Kolkata, everything can be mentioned in this kind of Padlet. Okay, now if I ask you this question about this, what kind of classroom methods are there before COVID also? Everybody will have mentioned me that physical mode only. Now there is a changes are there. People are mentioning physical, and sometimes people are mentioning we are using sometimes online. People are also mentioning that okay, in classroom we are using some technology, and people are also trying to go for hybrid. Before COVID, everybody's answer will be physical, but now it is changing. Is it again going to become a physical? That's what we wanted. By seeing the challenges, definitely not. We require a solution. So what is the evolution of education system that we need to understand first? So let me just brief it a little bit to you so that you will connect to the right direction. Education system, first is we have gone into the Gurukul education system where Guru used to teach and students used to come in the place and they used to learn together in one place. The Shiksha system was there. And the best part was the parent was also involved. Parents also know what the students are learning, and there was a holistic development was happening. And India is one of the rich in education system. Then Western education evolved, and they had this four wall of classroom system. Aristotle and Plato. They brought up this kind of system where they made the students sit in the four wall of classroom, and we all are the product of that till now. Now the education system, there is a challenges in the system. Parents are not aware about. Parents are disconnected from the system. Everybody need to know what is happening in a classroom. The student needs the exposure of holistic development, certain things which is not possible in this physical or four wall of classroom until we include something else. That's the reason the teachers are trying to do a lot of things. They are trying to incorporate the presentations. They are trying to use the modern devices. They are using the even COVID times. They're trying to transform themselves every stage. They are teaching on the laptop. They are teaching with a tripod. They are teaching in the hybrid way. So the things are evolving. We have seen that from the systems are evolving, and 1.0 education system, which I have to say, it was the Gurukul system. 2.0 is our four wall of classroom, and we are trying to move to 3.0 education system. So the question rise here: where is the future of education going? Because there is so much things are changing. People are trying, and people trying to go into the holistic development of the child, the student-centered approach we are trying to go. So where is the future of education is going? So the answer will be education 3.0 version. And that's what is possible with the hybrid learning model. And that's the reason the hybrid is very, very important today. Right? So we are into the 3.0 education system, and we have to implement. We cannot stay in 2.0 system today. To answer this question, sorry, why it is so critical, like hybrid learning, and every institution must start working on it, is important. Is I wanted to show you one of the small video. Maybe that will give you a lot of clarity. So I'm just going to play a video. It's a 2-minute video. Just understand how fast the world is changing. This is one of the most powerful video I have seen on internet today, and this is what we are trying to talk about: the 21st century importance. You have seen in the video the wordings. I can share you this video also. The wordings which is mentioned that today's teachers, you are not the teacher of the four wall of classroom. Today's teachers needs to be a mentor. They should be a catalyst. So preparing 21st century students is not very easy. I'm just going to explain more in detail as I go forward. So, but this is really, I hope you all have, this is eye-opener video for all of us. The world is changing, the market is changing, and we as a responsible educators, our responsibility is to make sure that students in our school, right from today, without wasting a daytime, we should start preparing them for 21st century by any means. Okay, we cannot have today the any kind of excuses also to tell because it's important. Now, why it is so critical? Why it is so much of critical today? Um, there is a forecast has come. If you see this, I'll just zoom in and just show you. So digital transformation is an indisputable force revolutionizing our industry, reinventing our product, redefining our service, and reshaping the way we work. The impact is so dramatic. The founder also has told that fourth industrial revolution, our students will enter a very different world. So whether we are preparing them or not, that's one of the question mark. This is one of the research that's told this is going to happen in 2025. Right now, today we are almost ending 2023, 2023, and we are moving into 2024. And by 2025, this changes you will definitely see in the world. What are the changes? 30% of the corporate audits will be performed by AI. More than 10% of all cars on US road will be driverless. Then I can just say you few things. Implantable cell phones will be commercially available. 1 trillion sensors will be connected to the internet. Governments will replace the sensors with the big data resources. More journeys will occur via car sharing than the private cars. 10% of reading glass will be connected to internet. Reading glass I'm talking about, it's connected to the internet. 50% of the internet traffic will be from the home appliance and devices. We are seeing it also. In our home also that lot of devices which is connected to the internet. 3D printed cars will hit the roads. We'll see the first 3D printer liver transplant. 1 in 10 will be wearing clothes connected to the internet. There's so many changes we are seeing it right now. But question is, are we preparing? Who will do this entire changes? Is it going to happen automatically? No, the humans are there who are trained humans are going to do this kind of changes. So are we doing this kind of preparation or training to our generation of students so that when they pass out from the schools, they are connected to this world? Or we are teaching the same thing which is right now in the textbooks? That is also important. This is also important. So there is a difference. There is always a difference that education, like this is 100 year of difference. You can see that the mobile phones are definitely changed. Earlier, you have got this kind of telephone. In 2022, the smartphones is there in every pocket, almost every pocket. But education, which was there in 1922, is still there in 2022. Okay, without any changes. And the need of changes is very important. If you see this image, this I got in the internet on a very funny image, which shows like 10 years back when we see the World Cup matches or cricket. Now the World Cup season is going on. When we see the matches, we have seen that there was a helicopter revolving around the entire stadium, and they were recording. There is a cameraman who is standing on the helicopter. They record the entire match. But now their jobs, the pilot jobs as well as the cameraman jobs, both jobs is taken up by the drone. Right? So things are definitely changing, and we need to see that in 10 years, what are the changes are happening. That there is a broadcast that things are going to change a lot. So we need to prepare. Definitely, we need to prepare. Automobile sector, I just wanted to show you this also very important update about the video. This is the video of Germany. Now in this is the manufacturing industry of Germany. What exactly happened when the COVID hit the country? That time, before that time, there was a 500 workers works in a one of the manufacturing industry, and they used to manufacture the car. But when the COVID hit, the labor was shortage. They think that manufacturing industries will come to a standstill. But what happened? The world is seeing this as example. The robots has come and taken place of the entire manufacturing plant. Now the 5 managers are able to handle the entire plant, and within 10 minutes, they are able to develop every new cars. It is an example of Mercedes and BMW. This is what is happening. So what is the role of human then? Humans are for different purpose. Humans are not today a division of labor. This is all we need to understand. So this example, you can see it. This is the real footage of the robots who are manufacturing the cars. You can see the right from the assembling of the parts of the cars. You will see that everything is been done by the robots now. All the big Mercedes buses, everything has been manufactured. The 3D printing is all done by the robots. You just see how much time it is going to take from one place to other place, this entire manufacturing unit to take place. You can see the painting, polishings. Is that human efforts is required with 0% error. And finally, your BMW car is ready. So this is one of the segment I'm trying to tell you. The automobile segments are transformed. We have seen the telephonic segments is transformed. Everything is transformed. How was the automobile segment? How it is transformed? How was the segment of telecom? It is transformed. We have seen the example of the banking segment also. How the bank was earlier, how the bank has transformed. Okay, everybody is using now UPIs. We are the first in the world who has got this UPI interface. So the things are changing, but there is a high requirement of the education system to change. And no doubt, there are technology companies who are working day and night in order to transform the education segment also. Example, we can take example of Microsoft. Today, the Microsoft is building a lot of devices for AI, and which helps us in education. The holograms, HoloLens, there's so many things out there. You can watch this video.
Connection is a spark that gives our lives meaning. It drives us to seek out others who feel the same way.
Okay, why don't you input the data and we'll take a look together. Hey, Mari, what you got for me?
To find those who share our views, yet offer different perspectives.
So this next.
Look over here.
Challenge us with new ways of seeing.
That I think we should.
Deepen our understanding. And enrich our lives.
最后一笔的时候，往前。
Great things happen when we commit to something bigger than ourselves.
Take a closer look at it.
Place this here. Let's see how we go from there, okay?
This sense of collaboration and the feelings of connection it brings excites us.
Hey, just in time. I'm gonna move it slightly, okay?
It's yours, take it.
We have two planes right now on the same trajectory.
As we put people first, technology fades into the background and feels like anything but.
Aisha, what do you think?
I think if we had 330, maintaining 2800, we'll be clear for approach.
Excellent.
This changes the way we see the world, and in turn, changes the world we see.
These numbers are looking great, actually.
There's promise in the possibilities, and what we see and create next will stretch the imagination.
Good morning, Sarah.
Morning.
Slowly coming towards the thumb.
A world without boundaries.
Good job. A lot better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Excellent. Slowly bring
A
the
world where technology enhances, not limits, humanity. With people front, center, and in the spotlight. The future is here. And here can be anywhere. Introducing Microsoft Mesh.
This is one of the video which is definitely I have also experienced it in Bangalore Microsoft Technology Center. The education technology companies are also working hard today in terms of transforming the education by introducing a lot of tools which you have seen in the video. Even the people are not sitting together in physical mode, but still with the help of devices, they can feel themselves there. There is a world of metaverse, there is a world of AI, there is a world of mixed reality, there is a world of augmented realities. Everything is coming into picture today. We all need to see that all those things changes which is coming up. This is the need of the hour. People needs to work together. They need to collaborate. Today, like when they come out from the school, they come out of college, they have to work together with the people. May not be in the part of the same office. They can be part of the different company, different country, but they have to work together. But understanding this entire things is very, very important. So this is the golden era of education, and the next 10 years is definitely a golden era of education, because by 2030 the world is predicted to be changed in terms of education. In terms of jobs, the jobs are definitely going to change, and we have to act sharp. There is a lot of research. If you go and see the key trends, the soft skills jobs are definitely going to be in focus, and technology becomes more human. All those things are going to happen. Humans are definitely required. I have seen the teachers, one teacher who are the language teacher, they have now become a language engineer also, because they are working with Microsoft in terms of translating the language into with the help of, you have seen this translators, applications, and all those things. Many things are such things like this. It's happening today. So what is the starting path? How we can go and achieve such things? What is the starting path for this? So there is a research of almost which is done with 130 countries and with 130 educationists. There is a research done that how we can go and start this entire transformation change. So we have a framework which is called as Education Transformation Framework for Digital Transformation. We have a pedagogy which is called as Gen Extramuros pedagogy. With all this approach, which is already available on internet, you can go and read about this. With this all approach, there is a chances that mistakes we are not doing in education. Whatever we are doing, it is research is explained that if a school do like this, there is a chances of mistake. If a school do like this, there is a chances of success. Everything is mentioned and we should adjust as per this. So the 4 pillars, you can see it is the 4 pillar of transformation. First, the leaders needs to transform. The school leaders or the leaders completely, the policies needs to be transformed. Teaching and learning process has to be transformed. Environment has to be transformed, and student-centered approach or a school success needs to be transformed. So all those things together definitely going to do it, and we are definitely working and we are seeing the result also. So the transformation approach should be, we all have to tie together and see that first we should empower our teacher. If teachers are ready, then optimize our operation. That means all the manual works our teachers are doing has to be optimized. All the manual works our schools are doing has to be optimized. Then involve the students. Before teacher, if we involve students, then again the problem will be there. That's the approach of the things, because the new generation of learners, trust me, they are hungry for new set of skills. So that's the reason we are trying to say that today we have to collaborate with the schools, collaborate with many people as possible, and try to provide a latest skills in the students. I'm not telling only technology. The 5 important C's we have to develop. I can say about in the 20th century, we were trying to teach students about reading, how to read, how to write, how to do the calculation. Reading, writing, arithmetic, the 3R was there. But now it is 5 C's. Today's student must be critical thinker. They should be collaborator. They should have the computational thinking. They should have critical thinking. Okay, this kind of things is important today. Preparing educators definitely is a big important task, and I have seen that the illiterate of 21st century won't be those who can't read and write, but those who can learn, who can't learn, unlearn, and relearn the new things. So for that, digital skilling programs, professional development programs are highly important today. For them, they should know the basics of devices, basics of computers. Training is important. They should know about all the latest tools which they are using from last decades. They should be certified. So we are in the process of making you certified in terms of the knowledge which you are gaining out of this session. They should get a lot of certificates. And when you get a certificates, rewards, definitely you are not the same teacher. You know the technology. You are trying to incorporate a lot of AI mixed reality in the classrooms. Also, you can connect the world. That, for example, sitting in a classroom, you can connect to the world. I'll give you one examples which has happened in the Bangalore also. The teacher, first, they have seen that, okay, in Microsoft Teams, how we can connect to the world. They got the platform, they connected to the world. They called one of the author in their classroom who can come and told the students about how to become author in the classroom. They told the author was from the US. He has come and he has explained about his experience, how the student become an author. All student has the habit of writing the letters and all those things. But becoming an author was the experiential learning for them by listening directly from the mouth of the author. And technology helps in connecting this this gap. And once that has happened, all the student of the classrooms becomes an author. Within 3 months' time, you can go to Google and search also the students of the schools become author. And their books are getting sold right now in the Amazons and Flipkart. How this has happened? Because with the experience, the author has told this is the approach you should do and sell and upload your book or publish your book on the e-commerce websites. The step-by-step experience he has shared, and the class teacher who is a mentor who has collected this information and guided the students to become an author. So this is something which we are always seeing in our day-to-day life, and we are seeing that, okay, this is the way of transforming. The teachers definitely getting certifications. It is helpful for them. They are becoming global known teachers. And there are teachers from very important like Village also. We have one of the teachers in Microsoft community. The teacher is there from Maharashtra. He's won a lot of prize. Okay. He has won I can just show you this story of a teacher. His name is Ranjit Singh Desale. He's won the Global Educator Award also, and won, I think, close to 7 crore rupees also as a best teacher. Reason being that entire things because he's brought an innovation in teaching. Example, you have seen the Microsoft Forms. You have seen that QR code, how the QR code gets generated while sharing the link. This QR code technology, what he used to do is he used to take this entire subject. Example, the books are written in English. Students having difficulty in reading in English. He has recorded or translated the entire book into the Marathi language and also put a QR code in the front of textbook. When a student scan it, the book is converted into things. This video also I'll share it to you a little later. So this is a very inspiring video.
When I walked into the Paritewadi as a school teacher, I said that I will never forget. Instead of having students brimming with curiosity, it was filled with cattle. So my classroom was more of a cattle shed than a classroom. Girls were getting married before they turned into 40. They were being robbed not only of education, but their childhood as well. It was in this environment that the first seed of change were planted in my mind. But as you would expect, I met up with many challenges. Parents were disinterested in education. Attendance was as low as 2%. When I saw a QR code in a shop, I wondered if I can adopt it to use for learning. And so I bought a laptop and started decoding it. When a child scans a QR code, they get personalized and well-curated content. My tech-enabled classes, recorded lectures, poems helped me to provide a lifeline to these students in a simple way. I wanted to create edutainment. The world is my classroom, and I feel technology can not only help an individual make progress, but also help progress the social structure of the entire communities.
The winner, the Global Teacher Prize 2020, is Ranjit Desale from India.
I hope this video must have inspired you a lot, and challenges you have understood that with technology, what kind of challenges we can actually sort out, right? So this is very inspiring videos. I hope this all are helping you out in understanding the need and what is the capability you have got as a teacher, and what is the role you have got as a teacher, as a knowledge worker. Now, preparing students for 21st century is also important because when the students, and Microsoft definitely plays an important role, and when students goes for There's a research recently done, and it is also telling the top 20 skills demands in today's jobs or tomorrow's jobs are first 10 is definitely from the Microsoft side. The oral and communication skills which can be improvised. Microsoft Office is one of the important factor. Orientation, Microsoft PowerPoints, everything is very, very important skills. So today you all have got a software in your hand. If you start doing with the students, these all skills you are improving with the students, you can see the drastic changes. And many of the systems are made available to you. There are a lot of softwares which is available, which is helping you out in making them to learn coding, learn AI. Everything is all possible, but starting steps, you as a teacher has to take it. Parents also is important. So parents needs to be counseled. They should know about what is their role in education, that counselings and all those things. When we do the schools in Bangalore and India, we try to first priority for us is the parents. We try to counsel them. We try to explain them their role in 21st century, because they can only assist the students in homeworks and in their home learning. They can only provide a learning space and devices which are required by the students. IT department also plays a very important role in the schools and anywhere. If they are also equipped with the right softwares, they can control the entire system. There is no kind of problems can happen in the system if the IT department is equipped. The misuse of systems will be prevented. So that's how the completely about this hybrid learning approach, which I told you. The hybrid learning is the need of the hour. I'm not telling that hybrid is only online. It is the best, I can say, the learning model from all the different models which we have got, whether it's a face-to-face, whether it's a synchronous learning, asynchronous learning, flipped classrooms, whichever learning models we have gone through it, you can go and search it. It is the combination or the best success criteria of all the models, which is not just a quick fix, but it for the long term. That's what we are talking about hybrid learning. I'm just giving one example also. Right now in one of the classrooms, what is happening? It's happened in Mumbai also. A school was earlier doing the physical way of teaching. They have definitely in the classroom today, the research is telling that there are more than 50% plus students are with the special needs, but we ignore it. Basically, normally because we don't have that much of requirement, we ignore it. 50% plus students in normal classrooms have got a special needs. Okay, now one of my cousins also comes with the same kind of requirement, special needs. He was not able to hear what teacher is teaching. Somewhere when the COVID time has come, that time with this kind of caption option, which I just also enabled. The students can actually go ahead and read it, what teacher is speaking. That is the best option, which is the students can read it and they are able to understand, and they can be also become a mainstream student of the same classroom. After some time, what has happened when after COVID over and the school gone back to the physical mode, these students started again struggling, and the changes again is required in the classroom. So the school who are thinking about this entire hybrid, they put a device in the classrooms. So when a teacher is teaching, the same time it comes with the subtitles and everything in the real-time classroom. That helps the students to also learn. As you mentioned, the recording also helps the student to learn. There are many needs. Some students learn very sharp. They sit in the classroom, first bench or last bench. Whatever teacher is teaching, they learn and it fits in their mind. But when they go to this kind of environment, or when the classroom gets over, they forget everything. Some people are there like that. They require recording, but today we cannot provide them such things, which is very easy to provide. Okay, just with a smartphone, you can actually provide a recording today. But we are not thinking right now. But that's why I try to say that hybrid requirement need is there, and there are 5 important components which converts into the hybrid classroom. Whether it is the learning environment. Learning environment is the place where the learnings happens actually. It requires the right software, it requires the right room. Classroom community, it requires the students to connect to the other peers. Example, the new admissions are coming in the classroom. They don't know much about the new students, and teacher don't know about the new students. Much before the classroom, there should be a bounding sessions. They should be able to record their videos and share it. Who are they? What is their favorite things? So people know the community. The community is very important in the classrooms. Lesson designing, it should not be like old lesson designing system. The lesson designing today is required, which should incorporate all the important skills. Engagement and interactivity, assessment and feedback, all those things. Engagement is something which was very much missing in our online classes. In hybrid, engagement interactivity is something which is an important component, and there is a complete document PDF. I can share it to you how you can incorporate engagement and interactivity. In future also, when we get a chance, we can try and implementing the system for you. Assessment and feedback is also an important factor. Yesterday, you have seen that assessment and feedback system of everything. It is important, but how it will be done, when it will be done, the right way of doing it is the things which you should practice right now. When the right pedagogy is come into picture, that time you can practice it. But you have got all these 5 components with you. You try practicing this. Tools are helping you out. Many tools are there. Microsoft tools, Microsoft Teams is one of the best tool for hybrid implementation. Immersive reader. These all things I'm going to discuss tomorrow also a little bit. So the modern classroom requirement or the design, somewhere I think it looked like this as per the image which is seen to you. And this is like one of my picture where I was there in Microsoft Technology Center MTC, where we are doing this this kind of metaverse, and we are using the HoloLens to see the object in front of us. Although the object is not there, but it's seen in front of us the bigger way, and teacher can rotate it. Dissections and everything can be explained with the help of these entire things. The classroom design, you can see it. The half of the student is sitting. I'm not saying that all students are sitting in the classroom, half can come online, but a teacher in the hybrid environment can stand and teach as many students as possible with the right software and with the right process. And student required to have, this is one of the typical classroom design which supports in the hybrid way. And this is going to happen in the school education system today or tomorrow. Devices, definitely, the devices are definitely required by the students as well as for the teachers, which should be portability wise, it's good, and screen size, we have to take it, we have to consider the screen size. So ideally the laptop is the best part which is taken up. The processor, memory, hard drive, battery life, internet enabled devices are coming up right today. Like mobile phone has got the same option, laptops also coming with the same options. So you don't have to worry about the Wi-Fi connections or internet. So laptops comes with the internet connections. That is how the devices are transforming. And teachers definitely require these devices for creating their lesson plans, tracking the student progress, publishing materials, creating content, so many things. And Microsoft is also doing this innovative ideas to develop the devices. Example, Microsoft has got this kind of devices which is called as a Surface. It has got 3-in-1 capability. Sometimes it becomes a tablet. If you detach everything, it becomes a tablet. Sometimes it becomes a laptop, right? And that's how it can be like portable devices comes into picture. And these devices are definitely required by every stakeholder of a school today. Hybrid classrooms also definitely requires a flat panels display, AI-enabled cameras, microphones, speakers, internet connection, power backups, device for teacher, device for students. These are some kind of components which is important for hybrid classroom to be successful. So the flat panels look like this somewhere, which should be required in the classrooms. Camera, which covers all the students' faces. Speakers, which is like audible. If you play any audio video, it is visible. If anybody guest is coming online, is experiential learning, they should be able to see it. And very easy to operate. Everything is part of this devices. There are many important devices are come up right now, right? So at this stage, we'll take a pause here. We'll just revise what we did. We have understood about the importance of hybrid learning, why it is so critical. Then we have understood about the hybrid. Today or tomorrow, we have to have devices in our classrooms, softwares in our classrooms, training is required, because then only you can expose the world. With the limited devices also you can do it initially, but it will not be so productive. Example, we have tried with the mobile phone also the hybrid classrooms to be conducted. It is happening. But again, you have the internet speed and you have got a battery life of the devices. There's so many factors comes into picture. the audio in the room, and so many things are there. But initially you can try it out. At least a basic steps is also good enough to start with. Please try incorporating the hybrid way of teaching in the classrooms. You are definitely going to enjoy. Now, how to connect to the students, or how to connect to the world. For that, Microsoft Teams has got an option of using the calendar meeting. I'm just going to show you that calendar option right now, and just show you that option of how to create a meeting in Microsoft Teams and how to set the permission for the people. Even you wanted to record your own lecture. You wanted to, let's say, record some topics, some concept you can do by yourself. Okay, how to do that? I can just show you that all those things right now. So going back to share my screen. So this is typical Teams calendar page, which you can see it. And you all have got the option of Meet Now. Meet Now is the place where it's very simple option where you can go ahead and create any meeting. So what all you need to do is you have to open the Teams application. You have to go to the option. Okay, this is the calendar option. And under calendar, you will have the option of Meet Now. Meet Now is the place where you can actually create an instant meeting with anybody. Example, you wanted to meet, principal wanted to meet with 5 teachers. Teacher wanted to meet with its students without having the IDs and passwords. How can be done? Just by clicking on Meet Now button, it asks for what is this meeting all about. So example, the meeting is about, let's say, I'm just giving example, principal's meeting, or maybe some chapter, any names you can mention it here. Something like, let's say, any chapter you want to teach today. Example, it is about human heart, biology, grade 7th. I wanted to conduct this chapter. Just a Meet Now title and your meeting is ready. Just click on Start Meeting. You will be part of the meeting. But if you don't want to be part of meeting, just wanted to share the link with other people, maybe in the form of WhatsApp or email, you can click on Get a Link to Share. This is the link. And this is the configure the meeting option. That is the meeting settings. We can configure it. But this link, if we copy and we share with anybody, wherever I wanted to have a meeting, in any group or anybody, we will be able to host a meeting and a lot of people can join the meeting. It is that simple. So Microsoft Teams, only thing is starting time, it takes time to understand which option is where. But once you get into this kind of platforms, it is very easy for you to conduct a meeting. Just click on the title, Meet Now, link, copy the link, share with people. If you don't want the link to be shared, you only want it to be a part of a meeting, that also could be possible. You just have to click on Start Meeting and you will join a meeting where nobody is there. Then once you are in a meeting, in COVID time, you all must have used the option of screen sharing option where you can share your presentation if required. Otherwise, you just click on the Start Recording. If you do the Start Recording, whatever you're speaking, it's getting recorded. And once recording over, you can stop recording. Once you stop recording, the recording gets over. And you will get a final video, whatever the topic you have explained. Your video message will be covered up. Okay. That can happen when you join alone. But if you wanted to share, copy just this link and share this link to anybody. You can also configure the meeting option if required. So the meeting option, how to configure that part, I'll just share it to you. So teachers, when I click on this meeting option is the place where you can set the permissions of the people when they join the meeting. And when you click on the link, it will open in the new browser, which is showing as like human heart as chapter. Who is the owner who has created this meeting? Who can bypass the lobby? Bypass the lobby means when you share the link, if somebody try to join, if you say the option that everyone can bypass the lobby, if somebody is trying to join, they can directly join the meeting. But if you you do a settings that nobody should bypass the lobby, they should wait in the lobby, what will happen when they try to join? They will not be part of the meeting. They will be sitting outside. As a meeting producer, you should be able to see that, okay, there are 3-4 people who are waiting outside. I can go and accept them. Same goes to student also. Without you, nobody can join your classroom. Everybody is showing us they are waiting in the lobby. If you enable this option. So there's an option who can bypass the lobby. I can go and set option if everyone, that means no restriction. Everybody can join. If I say only I as an organizer can join, nobody else, then everybody will be able to join the meeting, but they will be waiting in the lobby and they will wait for the teacher's permission to join them. Okay, so that's how the settings is used here, and you can try the settings in your own meeting when you're creating it. Who can present the meeting? There is an option like who can be presenter. Everyone. That means everyone become a teacher in this meeting. If you do this option in the normal classroom scenario, what will happen? The student become also a teacher. They can remove you also from the meeting sometimes. So who can present? By default, it is always safer to have only I can be presenter. That means I am the teacher. I will have all the controls. Allow mic for the attendee. I can off it. Okay, so that means those who are joining, their mics will be disabled. Like today's your mics are disabled, mics will be disabled. But we can enable the mic when it is required. We can disable the camera initially, but when I am a teacher as a meeting, everybody has joined, there is a silence in the classroom. Now I wanted which student's camera to be on or which student's mic to be on, I can go and enable it. That is very much possible when we go and do this settings right here. Likewise, there is one of the very important settings. If you see meeting chat, whether you wanted a chat option to be enabled in a meeting during the meeting, or you can off it also. This is a very secure way of conducting a meeting. Everything is off. Everything is off. Whenever you wanted, you can enable it. Allow reaction. You can make it off also. Provide cart option. If I make it enable, okay. I'll just tell you what exactly this options works. So if you say provide cart option, okay, maybe in the other mode that option should come. Normal meetings, the option may come where there is option of language translations are there. So real time, if I'm speaking English, after me, if you choose the option of translation, if I speak in English and you have choose the option of Bangla, you can hear me also, not the text. You can hear me also speaking in Bangla. Maybe after, like you have seen in lot of governments events where one person is speaking in English and there is some kind of interpreter is there who is going to translate that after he completes. So same way it can happen automatic. So I am speaking English and after 5 seconds of gap, the other people, but it is little annoying in terms of it is like you have to always wait for, you have to listen always to 2 audios. But you can try such options. You can see that what are the options are available, attendance reports and all those things. If you do the settings, your meeting become a very secure meetings. So meeting option is for that reason. So once you create a meeting, you can actually configure the meeting on, you can copy the link and share with if you wanted to have invitees. Otherwise, you can you only click on start meeting. It will ask you to turn on the camera and just turn on the camera and effect and avatars, everything you can actually go and select it. What is the effects you wanted in this meeting? All those things, settings can be done. Your mic can be on off. And then you just as a teacher, you just join the meeting and you can enable the recording option. This entire things, I will create a short videos on how this you can join and create a meeting. How to create a meeting. There's 2 videos will be given to you. One with the help of browser, one with the help of mobile app. So when you watch that, you will be able to understand that how exactly, and then you can be able to do it, follow the instruction. Okay, because I'm already in the meeting. So if I go to this joining this meeting, what will happen? I will go and hold. So real time, I cannot show you this part. Okay, but you try. It's simple process. Click on meet now and click on start meeting if you don't want to create a subject also. So meet now and start meeting. If a schedule meeting is required, there is options of like scheduling a meeting. Right now, these options are disabled to you, like means creating a new meeting with the scheduled people, creating a webinar to host 1,000 people, creating a live event to host through 20,000 people. These all options are disabled for you. Right now, it is only enabled the Meet Now option. So you can try these options. So today's reflection, definitely you must be able to aware about what is the reflections. That means you have understood the importance, and the recording of the sessions will be definitely available with you always. So you should watch how we have created the Padlet. That part also you have understood. What is the importance of hybrid learning you have understood, and we have understood the endless possibility what a teacher can have in their hands completely, right? So with that all, we can actually go ahead with today's quiz. To answer the today's quiz, let me just share you the link of today's quiz. You can even scan this QR code for the quiz.